Greatness, it's just something we made up. Somehow we've come to believe that greatness is a gift, reserved for a chosen few, for prodigies, for superstars, and the rest of us can only stand by watching. You can forget that.
A race car driver someday. It's a great sport. It's all I've ever known. Racing.
Ask any racer, any real racer. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
It is going to be Aaron Bockover with the white flag as Don Kilroe looks for his championship. Don and Kilroe sits in second spot. Oh, the sixth car gets loose, holds on to it. Paulson was trying to make the move, couldn't quite get there.
I don't really care what Bockover was thinking, man. You know what? Take the win. Let down win the champion.
In turns 3 and 4, now on the front stretch for the last time. Checkered flag unfurls. Aaron Bockover, your race winner. As everybody's looking to kind of congratulate him. Oh, there's the 3 cars. He's going to wreck 44 and 13 minutes. Nice little congratulatory slam there out of the 3 of Corey Sherman. The race winner, Don Kilroe, Amanda Sherman picks up the banner for T&A. And then Amanda Sherman in the top 10. Amanda getting it done here in her A car. She said she likes this track. She's been saying it for a couple of weeks. Right now, she's proving it out. The highest running T&A member, Amanda Sherman, running in the 8th spot here on lap 122. And 6th running in the 2nd spot right now. As Jamie Walker came down pit road. Oh my goodness. Vince and Arthur are going to come down pit road. Ladies and gentlemen, your new race leader, Terry "The Man" Foster, as he crosses the start-finish line. I almost saw a smile and then a cough. Oh, look at that. Just as I was saying that, Derek Paulson stays on the line. And we have a new race leader here on lap 14. It's going to be Corey Sherman.
Like you said, a lot of drivers are having a hard time with that. Now the stage 1 is ended. The Sherman is taking another stage here.
Stage 1 belongs to 3. At a Savage Edge, it's going to be Corey Sherman. What is that called? I don't even know what the website is anymore, but go feel free to...
Yeah, I'll be in the Discord and everybody donate.
Everybody donate. God dang. Woo! I'm feeling a little flustered up here.
Sam returns like a big cup of sleep and stuff.
I want to corner that market here.
No, that's great. That's your thing.
Farm Ford standing as it is right now with 43 drivers. Less than 10% have stuck through our lording. What you said, lording.
Something like that.
Since season 1.
Greatness.
Oh, hey everybody, welcome back to Shop Talk, episode number 15. We're joined by Bryan Dees tonight, and yeah, that was the commercial for the Laurel T360, and she's in the books now. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good, man.
Good.
Corey,
In there.
What do you have glasses on for, buddy?
we'll get into that in a little bit. You know, sometimes I get clumsy when I go to bed and I fall down the stairs and I hit a doorknob. I don't know.
Are we sure that's what it was?
Like I said, we'll get into that in a little bit while I'm wearing sunglasses.
Okay, hey, John.
Why are you sitting so far away from me? Are you scared of me?
No, because me and Terry are buddies.
Bryan Dees, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Not too bad, man. Hell of a break for you last night, man. I mean, fuck, you walked away with the pole and you just couldn't do nothing with it. Walk us through a little bit of what happened with you last night, bud, if you will.
Yeah, first stage was awesome, and then after that, yeah, couldn't get out of my own way.
I don't know where you finished. You remember where you finished?
17th.
That's a long ways for number one, ain't it?
Yeah,
you're number 17.
It's a bit back there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So.
Yeah. The number on the side of the car isn't supposed to display my finishing position.
Yeah, a couple times going back with me. I was like, "What the hell's he doing back here? He's supposed to be way up there."
Yeah, I made a couple mistakes. Kind of seems to be my signature lately. Taking tires when I didn't mean to. Yeah.
So, Brian, one thing we like to get into with the guys that show up is mainly how'd you get started in iRacing? How long you been doing it?
Whew, that's a tough question, actually. I've been doing it for, I want to say since like 2016.
Okay.
So like 4 or 5 years. I mean, I was always a racing fan, always like a video game fan, like playing NASCAR video games and stuff. So one day I decided give it a try. I had like a Thrustmaster steering wheel with like no force feedback, like cheap pedal set, you know. Figured, hey, I'll give this a try. And went out on the track once and wrecked immediately. I'm like, this is too hard for me. I can't do it. Quit for about 6 months, and then started getting back into it, and then figured, now I'll try to actually start. Sorry, that scared the shit out of me there for a second.
too.
Thought somebody was coming after me. Stole one too many, or one too many souls.
We'll get into that in a little bit too. You mentioned,
but yeah. Anyway, yeah. Got back into it a little bit and started learning, getting a little bit better at it, learning how to control the car and everything. And then pretty much right when I started, I found Blazing Pedals as the first league I ever joined. And it was right before they started their first season. So OG since day one.
Part of the 185?
The original 185.
There's been more added. I can't add them up now. So you mentioned you had a Thrustmaster early in your career. Well, what are you running now? What kind of rig are you running now?
Right now I got I don't even know how to say it. Fanatec.
Yeah.
Fanatec. I got the CSL Elite.
Okay.
CSL Elite base, CSL Elite pedals.
Okay. Cool.
That's pretty much it. And then my monitor, I got a 49-inch ultra wide.
So you just brought up you've been in Blazing Pedals pretty much since day one.
Is good loyalty.
I've got your stats, bud. Actually, 4.
Oh boy, here we go.
4 Blazing Pedals. This is, I want to say I took these before the All-Star race. And so they might be just a hair bit out of it. I can't believe you've only got one pole.
Yeah.
One win?
Two.
Yep, only
two.
One,
he got it last
win.
night.
Well, huh?
He had the
second
pole
pole was last
so
night.
I
second
guess I gotta
pole.
change that
nice.
now. Oh hell yeah, I'll change that right now, Brian, on my things. 83 starts, 84 counting last night. Well, 85 now since change that up. You do have 9 DNFs out of that 85. You want to elaborate or not?
I didn't have much how do you say it, loyalty back then. Things didn't go my way and I just quit.
Right.
But,
I mean, overall, your numbers aren't horrible. God, I mean, with the league and stuff. I mean, every week, I think every week everybody's, maybe Bryan Dees in that 17 is one guy to beat. Yeah. I think you always run strong. You don't mess with nobody. I think you're a pretty level-headed racer myself.
I think since about like halfway through last season, kind of started finding my comfort zone a little bit more. Started getting a few more podiums. I was always kind of like a top 15 kind of guy. Like if I got a top 10, like that was awesome for me. And then started getting top 10s consistently. Started getting top 5s. Started getting the podiums, and just kind of been going up. Except for lately, this season, I don't know what's going on. Got a focus problem or something. I don't know.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have all your stats on your podiums, your second and thirds, and up to your fifth, all that good stuff. I do apologize for that.
It's not all that interesting.
Do you think it's the car? Are you comfortable in the Xfinity car?
No, actually, I love the Xfinity car.
I've noticed you've got a lot better in the Xfinity car compared to the Arctic car.
Like earlier this year was my first ever pull in Blazing Pedals. I was never a good qualifier, but we got into the Xfinity cars. Even when we I can't remember where I qualified, but when we did the preseason race at Las Vegas. Or off-season race, Yep. I can't remember where I qualified, but I ended up winning that race. Got a cool hoodie out of it, as I remember.
You're rocking a sweet-ass T-shirt, too, now.
Oh, it's awesome. I wasn't expecting it. I had no idea it was coming.
Oh, yeah.
I opened it up. I looked at the package, and I saw Corey Sherman on it, and I was like, what the hell is this? I said, I thought Terry paid the bill for the hoodie.
It's your bill.
Terry didn't pay the bill. Don't worry about that.
That's what I thought it was. I don't know. And then I opened it up and looked at it. I'm like, oh, that is fucking sick.
Yeah, I talked to a man about that. I'm like, Brian needs a fucking T-shirt that says Soul Stealer on there. Had the 17, so I messaged Michael Fox. I know he did your paint for you. If you had a custom number on it, he's like, yeah. So he sent me the custom number. That's why I put the MF and the Savage Edge on it and sent it to you. I'm like, oh, he's gonna love this thing.
Oh, I noticed the font. The font was the right font right away too.
I like knowing that you didn't know you were gonna get it. That's one of the most fun things about doing shirts for some of you guys is when it's a surprise. It's real fun.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I was surprised, but yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Oh man, that's awesome! I gotta thank him." That's when I messaged you right away on Discord. As soon as I opened it up. So.
You messaged me. I'm like, "Oh, Brian got his T-shirt." I'm like, he says he fucking loves it.
So Corey, I'm trying. Where you sit?
Hey, Terry, let's go over the banners real quick. We have three.
Let's go over the banners.
We have three T&A banners now. One for the Wednesday League, the ASRL. I always fuck that up, especially in streams too. When I'm not even drinking, but so we have the Wednesday night ASRL one that me and Aaron participate in, and Amanda. We have the Sunday Dirt, which me, Aaron, and Terry participated in this week. And then we had the Blazing Pedals one, which all four of us participated in. And you know what? If it wasn't for that rookie fucking dirt driver of the number 12, I probably would be carrying all three right now. But he decided to take out the whole fucking field in the ASRL dirt by dive bombing it in and then just losing it up the track. I don't know why this guy's on the track. I mean, we probably got to get rid of him.
It's that big car.
Yeah, his little My Little Pony fucking car or whatever, just slamming into people.
Okay, now I got it. I wasn't sure who the number 12 was, who you guys were talking about for a second.
Now
I figured it out.
Mark took out, I was in second, and Mark basically wiped out the whole field by trying to dive bomb in and couldn't hold it down.
Yeah, I've never heard him cuss Mark out, and I was sitting over here doing something, working on something for an order, and I hear, God, fuck you, Mark, Jesus Christ, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, ooh.
Well, I was flipping through the fucking air in my dirt car, and I know Terry's behind me. He was involved in it. I took out half the field.
I think I T-boned Mark, actually, because when he got into you, he's sideways. I think I T-boned him. But it was all in fun. I mean, I talked to Casey after that race, and Casey even admitted that was
hang
show,
on.
And he didn't care for it. So
yeah, so we didn't even say who has the banners. All right, so Corey Sherman, the number 7, that's my number in the ASRL one. Second at Pocono. Aaron was a little upset about that because I copied Dees and Dalton's fuel strategy, and I think we're only 3 that did it that way. Yeah, because you got a second there, right, Dees?
Where was that?
the Pocono ASRL this
I
Wednesday? Well, last Wednesday.
don't know. That was a week ago, man. I can't remember that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got
Yeah, I got it.
second.
Yeah, I was second.
Because
Yeah, Dalton won. That's
you
right.
told Dalton go fuck himself because he wanted on fuel again.
Now I
did not really like
remember.
Pocono. I was not in love with that track. I had just gotten on it an hour before we had the race, and I was like, I hated it immediately.
Then Aaron Backover, like I said, because that rookie driver took out half the field, ended up second at USA International for the Dirt League on Sundays. You can check those streams out on T&A Motorsports and Savage Edge Racing on YouTube. I try to broadcast those all the time, so those are fun. They're quick. They only take an hour, so it kind of breaks up the day before we start practicing for the Blazing Pedals races.
Fun.
Yeah. And then Corey Sherman, the number 3, 11th at Charlotte, wins the BPL one. Woo!
Hey, Corey.
Yes, Terry.
Who did you have to race, and how did you win that banner for the 11th spot?
Well, we can get into that in a little
Hey,
bit.
Racer,
I mean,
I don't care.
I mean, do you guys want to talk about your race? We can show some clips.
I
I have a lot of clips tonight.
Oh, no, I'm gonna.
shit.
I wanted to go get some popcorn when we start talking about that.
Hang on, give these 2 minutes. Gotta go make some popcorn.
So, a big question another question
Oh.
I'd like to ask.
Yeah, that's definitely Aaron. Fuck you, Aaron. Sorry, it's third. I got third at Pocono. I'm sorry I messed up my own banner, but I still have the banner. I would have been carrying all 3, and my back's been blown out for a couple weeks carrying all 3.
So, let's get back to these. So, Brian, you said you was OG. I mean, basically race 1 of Blazing Pedals. Where have you seen this league go, man? I mean, you've seen it from day 1 till now with 180 some drivers.
What do you think of Mark taking over the league?
I'm not asking that. Well, he can say that if he
You
wants.
know,
I don't care.
like you said about loyalty.
Yeah.
How's loyalty?
I've got loyalty, but I'm not drinking, you fuck.
Well, at the beginning, it was, to be honest, it was a little rough. The previous owner of the league, kind of screwed us over, and Mark actually, thankfully, stepped up, took over, and I mean, it's night and day grown from where it was. I mean, it was a nothing, nobody gives a shit league, I mean, the way it's grown, the drivers we got. I mean, I got tons of friends out of this league,
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think we all did.
Like real life friends. Like that never would have happened under the previous owner. So I think Mark's done an awesome job.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Now you don't have to suck his dick, but all right.
Well,
Drinking
yeah,
that Mark
I'm sure
Arthur Kool-Aid.
He'll be getting in the comments section,
Right,
sending me flowers or something.
And he will too.
I got the Soul Stealer.
I'm sorry, guys.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Choke on some taffy?
No, dude, I had to throw it away.
What? Why? Obviously, it was
fucking
fresh. You didn't go through it that
it fucking
fast.
melted. It melted bad.
How hot's your fucking house? Your fucking taffy melts.
Because it was 100 freaking degrees in here.
You don't have AC?
You don't
in
got
it?
AC?
Yeah.
Fan?
I do now.
Oh yeah, that taffy melted. Fuck that. We're buying the biggest fucking AC unit we can put in here.
I thought the sleeveless shirt was just a fashion statement.
No, he is hot.
No, it's hot.
That's why you breathe heavy in the microphone all the time, because you're hot.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So, Brian, let's get into these Soul Searcher. What the hell does it say on your shirt?
Soul Stealer.
Soul Stealer.
Watch the
Soul
broadcast.
Searcher, the Devil. We've heard all kinds of shit, actually. So, how'd that come about? I mean, for people that didn't know.
It came out about on one of the broadcasts. I think it was actually Mark. When we started doing the in-car cameras, had the video up, and I think Mark said something in the chat on one of the races, like damn, Dees looks like he's staring into my soul. And then I don't know, Rick or Chris or somebody started calling me the Soul Stealer, and it just kind of stuck, and I'm cool with it. I think it's a pretty badass nickname. So there's worse things people could call me.
So I'm waiting for Chris or Rick to actually put a counter on you one night, just leave you on all night.
Yeah, he does not blink at all.
And see how many times you actually do blink.
I think they did. I think they did the one race at.
I think you went 3 laps without blinking.
I think they said like half a blink per mile or something like that.
Oh, it's not. It wasn't even
every
that.
3 miles.
I think we're at a 1.5 track. You're blinking every 3 laps. I was like, holy shit, he's really not blinking. How's he doing that?
It was 3 or 4
I don't know,
races
man. I just get into
ago.
a zone and.
A couple of races ago, I was driving and something got in my left eye. I think I had an eyelash under there, and I was trying not to blink for like 20 minutes. And I even thought to myself about 5 minutes into it, like, how does he do this? Because every time I blinked, it hurt. And I'm like, don't blink, don't blink. I'm like, how the hell does he do that nonstop?
I ain't gonna lie. I might be aware of it and play into it a little bit sometimes. Intentionally not blink or
It's
get a
impressive.
particularly focused look on my face.
Rick Hammond said they're going to put a counter up on you, bud.
Yeah, boy. Got to be on my game then. I don't know. Maybe that's part of my problem this year.
What?
Like I said, with.
Oh, go ahead,
maybe
Brian.
Maybe I'm too focused, making too many mistakes, keep forgetting to click off my tires and shit.
Yeah, that happens to the best of us.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, and I said it in chat last night too. After the race, like I don't know, one of these races gotta find a way to pull my head out of my ass, figure it out, and actually stay up towards the front for once.
Yeah, I mean, we want to give a shout out to TBB, who's actually driving the Loyalty car, which is awesome to win the Loyalty 360. But yeah, he was due. I know you're due. I'm due. Amanda's not. Yeah, Terry's not. Aaron already won. Fuck him.
As I remember, Amanda has a top 3 finish.
She does at Talladega.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I listen to people who coach me through certain races and know what they're doing really well.
Why don't you go be on his fucking team?
He told me to do lap by lap, and next thing you know, I'm some people with lots of gas left.
We got people knocking on the doors, trying to get in T&A. We got waiting lists.
Who are we talking about here? I want to take down some notes.
Dalton jumped into our team speak. Well, his team asked if they could jump in with us at Charlotte because we all wanted to run on, run together, or Talladega, run together, and save on fuel and everything. And Aaron and Corey were getting impatient. They're like, fuck this. We don't want to hang back. Fuck this. We want to drive faster. Let's go. We're not doing this. I'm going to stay in
No,
line
Aaron kind of provoked me to go, and then he followed me and fucking drafted off me the whole goddamn time.
I did what I was told. I stayed consistent. I stayed safe. I did what I was told. They even said I had the best position because I was at the tail end of the pack, and I barely had to use any throttle. And next thing you know, I had the most gas left out of everybody and got the 3rd position. So I could drive, but I just need to learn each track and get told how to do each track and just practice it. So there. Yeah,
oh, yeah. The seat times seat. Terry, you want to see some clips?
Well, hold on a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to go through where we all started and ended up last night.
Okay.
Can we not do that?
Why do you have to insult our guests all the time, Terry? You call him by the wrong name, you're yelling at him because he sucks.
That's before the mics was hot. But do you have clips of all 5 of us counting D's?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You do.
I got tons of clips.
So what I'll do, I'll start with you.
Okay.
Since you finished the best out of it, then I'll go with Amanda.
Well, mine and Amanda's clip's going to be last because that's a good one.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and run.
Well, I have one of me smashing the Fred if you want to see that.
No, we're going to get to that here in a minute. So, Corey, you did not qualify. You started, I think you was the last car. Or
Yes.
I was the last car.
I was
One of the
saving
two.
tires the entire race.
I started. Okay. So you started 28th, ended up in 11th. Amanda started 21st, ended up in 12th. Mr. Dees got
one
the
short.
pole, ended up in 17th. Mr. Foster started 30th, ended 24th. And Mr. Bockover started 15th and finished 26th. So I know in my race, I had 3 guys disconnect that moved me up after I got in my wreck. So I'm okay with that. So now there was a big wreck while I was on the pits involving Mr. Corey Sherman and one Fred Thompson. Roll them bean footage.
All right, let me see if I can find it.
Take a peek here in on Corey Sherman, also listed on the problem children. Oh, Sherman just eases his way in Fred Thompson. No place to go for the 3 machine. Take a peek here in on Corey Sherman, also listed.
There we go. Yeah. Rolled down the track. I thought he was staying up, and I was slowed down, and I had nowhere to go when he was coming down. I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. Yeah. You know what? And I think that's why I didn't get the wave around, because I stayed out, and I was asking, why am I not getting the wave around? Is that something iRacing does, that if you get an X, you don't get a wave around?
If you're involved with it, you do not get the wave around.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. That's why I was
If
yelling
you're
about
involved
that.
with it, you will not get it. So Mr. Dees, where'd you finish at, Brian? 17th. I think we got some beautiful bean footage.
Thanks for the
with him,
reminder
too.
one more time.
Oh, I ain't done, man. Let's see what we got on Mr. Dees. That's Aaron.
Under the green, let's go back to the peak here while we are sitting under the green flag. Bryan Dees running in 19th position, goes sideways. Does he mow the lawn? Yes, he does.
He does. You got some airtime.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Got a little bit of air.
Big time lawnmower out of the 17 Marvel Studios.
So real quick, Brian, did that little problem right there just mess up your car that bad?
I had a couple problems, to be honest. I kind of early. I don't remember where it was exactly, if it was the second or third stage, but I smacked the wall.
Oh, okay.
And I was pretty slow after that. Then kind of from there, the problems just kept on running. I know the one restart, I saw green, went, and nobody else did. Smacked the back of the 77.
I noticed that was a big problem last night. There was a lot of checkups on restarts.
I almost got the back of Terry. Fred bumped me. I stopped just in time to not hit Terry, but they were pretty ugly last night.
So let's move on. Let's go to me. If you got,
I got a couple of you.
Well, I don't know which ones you got. So I
play both.
Yeah, you can, but I started 30th and then 24th. I know what 2 you got. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is the one where you caused the caution, Terry.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
He's inside the 20.
That looks like a little bit of net code, too.
High, maybe got a little tight. Gets involved with the 20, and, well, when you're facing the wrong way.
Here, I'll play it again. That looks like a tiny bit of net code, because your ass end kicks out a little bit.
He's inside the 20. And Foster just
looks
goes
like
up
it was
way
still
too
loose
high.
on
Maybe
the
got a little.
grass.
I mean,
See,
you probably still
man,
would have
I'm
hit him,
with
but
you.
it looks like it.
Looked like
I
that code, but it looked like you
grass.
would have hit him anyway.
Yeah.
That grass in practice, and that'll throw your ass in.
I want to say something.
It
about
looks
that right
like you
there.
bounced
So,
back a little bit after, like, before you spun, you like went up, bounced back real quick, and then turned.
Well, Brian, I was trying to. My thought was to follow Brian past Josh. That was my plan. Then
That was a bad idea last night.
It was.
Follow
But
me.
You dropped down. I was like,
Aaron,
hell, we're
sign it
gonna go
as
into
your
this.
own name, not T&A Motorsports.
Yeah. So I figured going into one, Brian, I would have cleared him by then. And obviously I did not clear him. But my goal was to follow you through that turn and just get past Josh. And I have apologized to Josh for that because that was totally my fault. So again, I started 30th and the 24th. What's my next clip?
Your next clip is when Chris bombards you while you're trying to race with your broken down race car.
Take a peek here and
Not that one. Hang on. Let me look at my notes. There it is.
that works fine. So I don't know what the heck is going on. But you're right. Let's get Terry up here. Terry Foster, driver of the number 86. I know you're going around the track right now.
Yeah.
You actually got
Hey, what's up?
Well, hey, look. Rick's having a little bit of technical difficulties, a little quiet.
Well,
but
Jack,
there
here's
you
the deal.
are,
I'm the best there
running
is,
the
plain
24th
simple. I mean, I
spot.
wake up in the
Yeah.
morning, it's excellent.
You got no front clip.
Nope.
Front fascia is gone. The rear end has seen better days.
Yeah, I do. He's telling you how shitty your car is right now.
Totally mangled. Terry Foster, can you win this race?
Then you gotta see if you can win the race.
All right, brother.
I tell you what, though, let me tell you something, bro. I have gained 3 spots since I came back out.
Modified class
Listen,
right there.
man, it all comes down to the loyalty.
That's right, bro.
You have got the loyalty for blazing pedals, and I love to see it here with the 86 machine.
Well, Jack,
Terry,
here's the deal.
I want
I'm
you
the
to do
best
better
there
than
is,
the
plain
24th.
simple.
Can
I
you
mean, I wake up in the
23rd
morning,
in
it's
tonight's
excellent.
race?
I cannot, unless Jordan McAvoy really has to screw up right now, and I have no clue what we're lap we're on.
Well,
The last thing you said was, "I have no clue what lap I'm on."
I had no clue whatsoever.
You kept asking us like every 10 laps, what lap are we on? What lap are we on?
So I'm, as you can tell, I was surprised. All I hear in my head was, "You've been removed." I was like, "What the hell? Who did that?" And here comes Chris. It's like, okay.
He did his in-race reporter.
You know what? They want to do that. I really don't care. But at that point, that car was turning on a rail. but I was only doing 165. I think it's the top end I could get out of it. But it was turning really good at that point. But I had all that downforce. So yeah, it was doing good. And again, I apologize to Josh for doing that wreck in the last clip you showed. So all right, so you showed me.
So
What
he's calling for it. So let's show it to him. Here's Buckover's clip.
your race leader right now. The 44 getting it done once again here at Charlotte. I know it's early.
It is early. It is. You gotta pace yourself, brother. Well, I love your loyalty. Listen, I heard from a little birdie that the 44 might be saving fuel.
It's very possible to drop in on the 44. Oh, yeah.
It's all in that wheel.
So right before he comes in, they were saying that he has problems with pit road.
On the steering wheel. We saw it happen there.
Also noticed he was also clutching it going in, coming off of. There it is
He's got a couple laps left here, Chris, but now the 44 calling that he's going to be headed down pit road.
We'll stay on board as he tries to hit pit lane. It's been a struggle for Aaron this season. Oh,
Coming in hot.
Oh, man, it's still a struggle as he is facing the wall. Not good for Bucko. He's going to lose a bunch of time
Did he
there.
clutch it coming on to pit road?
So I think, what did he get? I think he got did he get an unsafe entrance and a speeding penalty?
I don't know, Aaron. If you could tell us, that'd be great.
He definitely got a speeding penalty. So I don't know if he just spun and got a speed. I think he just spun and got a speeding penalty, so he had to hold for 40.
That's the first time I've seen it. So I talked to Aaron this morning a little bit. I was like, "How the hell did you get 30 laps out of a tank of fuel?" And now I know how. So he told me, but I didn't realize he was clutching it that much. So
Yeah. All right. So here's what everybody's looking for. So
And
this was the closest banner that we've ever had at T&A Motorsports, and I'm about to show you what happened. Well, let's talk about it a little bit before we play it.
I wanted that. that one
Where's my
extra
popcorn?
position.
Yeah, grab your popcorn for this one, Dees.
It was a track I felt comfortable at, very comfortable, and I wanted that one extra spot.
So, as you guys saw, I got some engine damage. I had a minute of repairs after I hit Fred there. So, I was very down on power. I knew Amanda was a lot faster than me. And then, this was after the last pit stop. I pitted a lap later, and I caught time because I'm like, oh, she's slower on pit road, so I'll just gain some time on her this way.
I'm very cautious so I don't pull a Bach over, so I get pretty slow when I'm getting on pit road.
And before this clip started, she said, don't try to intentionally wreck me. I said, quote, fuck you, bitch, this is for the banner, earn it. And Terry can vouch for that.
He did say that.
So we'll roll this clip. This was our, I think, last 3 laps where it says final lap. It's not that lap. I was a little buzzed up when I made it last night. So here it is. Everybody enjoy if you haven't seen this yet. I thought she had me there. She putted me really good into the 3.
And I can hold my car. I can hold my car when I get loose, so I knew I was safe there.
Till I pinched her low, made her nervous.
Dalton, you don't want to get in the middle of this and go.
I didn't want Dalton to get wrecked because he was on the lead lap.
Fuck Dalton, this is for the banner.
Well, I didn't know if he was paying attention to what was happening.
I heard you say it during the race. I didn't know what was going on.
What was your exact words?
Now I get it.
Something about don't get involved in the shit show.
Yep.
Well, I know she can't run the high line, and she's nervous of the wall, so I was blocking that low line. This isn't the final lap, the next one.
I didn't want to wreck him. I just wanted to get him a little loose so I could go by him.
Man, it could have been me. I would wreck her ass.
I know.
I'm just telling you. Last lap, yes.
Well, that's how I knew it wouldn't throw a caution either. I'm like, fuck it. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it now.
There you go. How you thinking?
And also, Terry told her to hit me into the turns.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I would have launched his ass by now.
That's what I told her. I told her to push you through the turn, make you get loose.
There's the big block.
Bam!
That's how you use your SN.
Look how well I saved it, though. I was so happy I saved it. And who's that, McAvoy behind me? I think it's McAvoy. And he was a lap lower, so I held my spot.
Yeah, this is from Amanda's view.
Went too easy on him, Amanda.
That was a hell of a job.
Yeah, that was a great save.
Thank you. I had to drop it down in the third and just tried to get it back up in the gear, and I was able to grab it back and forth. Yeah, I practiced that a lot in practice. Surprisingly, like I actually try to make sure that I.
Derek, she
practice
tried
getting
twice.
out.
She couldn't do it.
If he would have just given me the low line for 2 seconds, but
Nope.
Aaron finally told me after the race, bump and brake. Bump and brake. So next
Now you know
time
why I
know.
got these sunglasses on. Well, that and then Brian can't steal my soul. He can't see my eyes. But yeah, we both got off our rigs
Came into the stream with a strategy. I like it.
Yeah, we both came off our rigs last night. And we were laughing. We were like, "That's the most fun we've had in a while." Fucking racing each other. We were 2 laps down, racing for 11th.
I was sweating like a motherfucker too. I saw Dees you were still in Discord. I pulled my headset off and I was like wiping the sweat off my forehead. I have an air conditioner 2 feet in front of me. The monitor's there, but I could still feel it. I was still sweating so bad. I was so nervous. I wasn't sure if he was actually going to be angry when he got out of his rig or laughing. So I was like, oh, I still want to finish better than him, so it's worth it.
No, Rick, it's not that. I said I'm clumsy at the start of the stream. Sometimes I fall downstairs. I hit doorknobs. I don't know.
Overall, I think everybody had a good time last night. It was a damn good race, I thought.
Meh.
Well,
it didn't seem as long. It didn't seem as long as I thought it was gonna feel.
Yeah.
Like I mean, for a while I was like, "Come on!" But
I mean, we only had 5
went quick.
cautions,
Exactly.
and we had
3 of them.
stages.
3 of them were for stages.
So it wasn't bad at all. There's a lot of tire and fuel strategy going on last night.
I was nervous.
I went 110 laps on a set.
I heard you say that, and I was like, oh, wow, hell no, man.
A lot of meatballs went out. I heard.
Yeah, I got the meatball as
one.
soon as we crossed the line. Then was it stage 2?
I got an answer. I know I wrote it on the write up this morning or today. I've done the write up, and I said something to Mark about the meatballs. This is going to be the new norm. And I will give everybody his reply as soon as I find it.
It was saying something on the lines in Discord about if you're able to keep speed even though I'm racing through the meatball.
Okay, so his answer to me was only if they're keeping pace, like for a tire, not for damage. So yeah, a meatball just for tires.
Yeah, if you're smoking, obviously you gotta go in the pits. But
right. So that's something to think about, I guess, later on.
Yeah, because I was still running, I think, 33s when I got it right. Like I said, I got mine as soon as the second stage ended. Like as soon as the cars came, it's like meatball. I was like, oh, can I get that cleared? But yeah, my tires were gone, but I was still running 33s.
So let's go down the line here real quick. Hey, Dees, where did you see your lowest tires at? Do you remember?
I had the meatball.
So I don't know where it has to be under either 15 or 10%.
No, it was 0. There was 0.
It is 0?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, well, one part of it has to be 0, I think.
Yeah,
I'm not
I think
100% sure about that, but like my tire, my right front was like 0, 1, and I don't know, like 60 something maybe. I don't know.
I think mine was like 0, 0, 40.
And that was after that 100 lap run?
110. Yeah.
Okay, Amanda, what was your lowest you seen?
I think I went 2.5 pits. So I think it was
75.
40. No,
50, 60.
2.5. Fuck you. No, it was like 41 and change because in practice, when I practiced it, I was down to like 33s or 38s on my rights. But it was still in the low 40s during the race, so it wasn't anything terrible. And then I took back-to-back tires towards the end with 2 pits, but low 40s.
I think I got down into the teens. My lowest was the inside of the tire was 14. It's like 14, 16, 19, I think is where my right front ended up at one time. But I mean, it kept the speed just like, Mark's. I mean, I never thought about that, but I think a lot of guys are still holding speed. I mean, we dropped off 2-3 seconds there towards a late run with the tires, but we all ran that.
What's up, Michael Falk?
I tell you what, trying to
Hey,
get
Mike.
to the end of a stage with the gas was, I think, half the reason that my tires were better during the race than during practice. Because I was like, oh my God, I got to go another lap and a half, and I don't barely have any gas left. Because I heard other guys saying they were running out of gas and riding the apron and everything, that waiting for the stage caution. But that I think is what salvaged my tires a little bit. That they did was just trying to save the last few laps of gas to get into the pits.
So, Dees, did you have a fuel strategy at all, or
Well, until I messed it up.
until you messed it up? Okay.
Yeah, my strategy was originally I wanted to go the first 2 stages without taking tires.
Yeah.
The first stage I ended up pushing it way too hard. I was up at the front, and I was racing with the 20 car. I think I was faster than him, but I was trying to save my tires. But I don't know, just one of those things, being right there behind somebody, like you want to pass them, you know. So I probably got sucked into pushing a little bit too hard, trying to get around them. Won't get too much into it. I wasn't exactly happy with the way he was racing me, but it is what it is. That happens. And then like after that, my strategy was I was gonna go like stage and a half and then stage and a half. So I was gonna pit halfway through the second stage, take my tires then, and then not take them at the end of the second stage, take them in the middle of the third stage, and then I'd be back on pace with everybody else pretty much for the final stage. So that was the plan, but the plan kind of went to shit. The second stage, I came into the pits and saw my pit crew coming out with tires. I was like, "Oh no,
Yeah, no, stop, no!"
Tried shutting it off and couldn't shut it off fast enough to click off. So it only took right sides. It took the left, or
oh jeez.
Yeah. It didn't take left side tires. It took the right side tires. So I tried that.
So how
for
was
a
the
bit,
two
and then
the
that didn't
two
work
tire
out either.
strategy at Charlotte there, Dees?
Yeah, that didn't work out so well. It was the next time I pitted, I had to come down, and because I think there was a caution, like a cause caution, like a couple of laps after the stage, like 10, 15 laps or
that
something
when
like that.
Nick's engine blew? I think Nick or
Might have
somebody,
been, yeah.
because we heard the pop on TeamSpeak. We're like, "What the hell was that?" Sounded like somebody wrecked, and then thought I heard Nick's engine blew.
Yeah. At that point, I had to come in and take just the left sides to at least even them out a little bit, so I wasn't kicking that right rear out, which basically was just killing my right sides even more. So I figured, no point in saving it. And then, like I said, it kind of just kept going downhill from there.
They finished 17th. What else do you want? Did I mention that yet?
I remember. I was there.
Well, the way my race went, so I saved tires, obviously, for the first 2 stages, 110 laps on one set. I was 1 lap behind at that point, and I was racing guys that we all got fresh tires at the second stage, but I couldn't get up to the lucky dog spot. I think that's what pissed me off the most. Was I'm not blaming Fred at all. Like, he came down the track, I should have went high. I don't know, but I was in the lucky dog spot at that point when the caution was thrown. So I was trying to slow down. I'm like, hell yeah. I'm the lucky dog. I'm like, we're going to the final stage. I'm like, I have 2 sets of tires left. I'm like, hell yeah. This is how I race Charlotte. And then, yeah, I got engine damage. I got fight her for fucking 11th.
So, Amanda, go ahead and talk about your race a little bit.
This was the first time I've ever actually sat down right before the race and was like, when are the stages? How many laps do we get per fuel run? Like, that's the first time I've ever gauged it, just because I didn't have to learn the track. So, it was kind of fun actually trying to pay attention to that, because I've never even acknowledged it during the race. I pit when you guys pit. I pit when Dalton pits and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get gas.
Just
Everybody
follow
else
when
get
Dalton
gas.
pits and you'll be fine.
Exactly. So it was
How do you
fun.
pit when Dalton pits?
Oh, that's what me and Dees did at Pocono.
So like the fact that I could actually try to learn to focus on something else during the race other than trying to remember, oh, this is where I have to go low. Cause I didn't even have to think of that. I could just race Charlotte because I know where to go without looking at shit. And so I tried to go as long as I could without tires the first round. Then I just wasn't confident. I pulled in, grabbed tires. All my pits were good. Slow still as always, getting in, but cautious. Um, just started getting more confident and then took, like I said, back to back tires on 2 pit stops towards the end because I'm like, you know what, if I'm going to have 40, 50 laps with these tires, screw it, let's go with it. um, and then he got in front of me. I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of lap guys even farther behind me. I've got a lot of space between me and the next guy in line, 13th. I'm gonna fight Corey, and I knew if I spun or did something or lost any time, that it would take them quite some time to catch up. So I figured, hell with it. Let's play around and have even more fun and see why everybody likes it so much. So it literally just escalated how much I liked iRacing even more last
And
night.
when she was ahead of me after I think the first pit stop of the final stage, and she was just pulling away from me. She got up to 5 seconds, and then that's when I said that I know she pit. I was like, all right, I'm gonna say I one extra lap because I know she's gonna be slow going in the pit. So I came in the pits fucking hauling ass and got that thing down, and then I came out. I think I was like 2.7 seconds ahead of her. I was like, hell yeah, here we go. And I was just like, I'm blocking that bottom line. She doesn't know to run the top.
That
Pissed me off so much too because I love those corners at Charlotte. I love them so much because I can hug the line the way I like it, and I let off just enough, and I could just slam it back. I wasn't even easing back into the gas. I was just slamming down because my car would grab that blue line and pull, and I was just
Now,
it
when
was
there's
so
a 3
much
car
fun.
in the way.
And if you watch the clip again, you see me trying to tuck up on the high line, and I was faster, so I was getting up to him, but
Yep,
then
take it.
trying to make a turn, I couldn't. I'm like, if this motherfucker lets me go low, I'm gonna hold my line. He can swipe me if he wants, but I'm gonna hold it, and he can wreck, but he wouldn't let me have it.
Well, yeah, at the beginning of that clip there, it was, I think, 3 or 4 laps ago when she first hit me into turn 3 after Terry told her to just bumper him into the corner and she'll be fine. I was like, I came over, I'm like, yeah, do it, see what happens. So she,
right there.
oh, she did it perfect. That first one, she hit me. I went up. I came over. I said some choice words to her. I called her some names, but I was like, all right. I'm like, so now I'm gonna pinch her down the tri-oval because I know they'll make her uncomfortable, and she's gonna let off the gas. And it's exactly what happened. And got back in front of her. I'm like, yep, Jade seen the low line again the rest of the race.
Well, I also don't want to wreck. I want to have fun. I want to race, but I also want to finish and get the best finish I can. So if I have to let off the gas someplace so I don't spin, I'm gonna do it and take a loss of a spot because I don't want to cause a caution, especially
Yeah.
towards the end.
You
Not
also
when
said
it's
in
not
your
when it's the 3 car.
Yeah, like I
Exactly.
told her, it's for the banner. You gotta earn it.
On
When
his
I got
ass.
to the last lap and I knew it was safe for everybody else, and I looked down and it was all blue underneath me in the relative screen, I'm like, fuck it, I'm going for it because if they're further back than me, they're going to understand, especially when I'm fighting Corey for it. That's why I gave Dalton the fair warning. But I tell you what, I saw Paulson coming around. I'm like, oh, here he comes. I'm yelling to myself, like, get him, Derek, wreck him, Derek, because Derek and Corey get into it a lot. I'm like, head up,
No, we
Derek.
don't.
Fucking Derek hits you.
Derek wrecks everybody. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Well, I was thinking about coming out of the radio and be like, Derek, you better get out of this. Just go, man. I don't know what's about to happen here.
That's why I figured I'd be nice to Dalton. I'm like, Dalton, you don't want any part of this shit show. Just hurry up and go.
Well, I think you done a fabulous job. I mean, you saved that car perfectly.
Like I said, I actually practice that. Like, if you watch me during practice, like the 3 to 6s, people will be like, "What's this dipshit doing, running, over here and over there? She's spinning all over." I actually practice how far I could take a corner wrong or whipping around to see how far it'll take me sliding out before I have to really let off the gas. And so I practice messing up, knowing because there was one of the restarts, I got scared shitless. There was like 6 guys barreling up behind me with brand new tires. I'm like, well, fuck me. Like, okay, here we go. And I got scared. I got a little squirrely and they all barreled around me 3 wide. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But I practice that to make sure I can hold the car so I don't wreck everybody. So that's the only reason I was able to save it, was practicing saving it.
So,
Michael, you knocked those 14 seconds off your laps yet?
Got the nice little welcome to ASRL, I see.
Yeah, he was like 14 behind. I'm like, man, you could easily make up 14 seconds.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put that on my face. So, guys, we're off.
Wait, hang on. Oh yeah, Dave
Go
Seats.
ahead.
Dave Seats was at Watkins Glen. Yeah, sorry, Dave. We would have came and met you, but man was busy wrecking me and giving me black eyes and shit. All right, go ahead, Terry.
So next week we're off for 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody, if we don't get to talk to you. So are we going to do a show next Monday or not? I plan on drinking, so I'll
probably drink. We'll say no.
Okay,
Isn't that what you do on the show anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, but so we come back.
Not during the day.
Excuse me for a second.
Thank you, Dave.
So we come back, guys, to
Yes, there you
Daytona
go.
Road Course.
Yeah.
Cheers, Amanda.
That
Cheers.
ought to be
Cheers, Dees.
that ought to be pretty fun.
It's over here.
So big announcement. Everybody pretty much knows in here what's going on. This week, the admins didn't have a meeting, but we did take some votes. So we voted in 2 brand new admins, and they're both sitting in front of you on your screen right now, and Amanda and Corey Sherman. We discussed it. We don't feel that there will be animosity towards either one of them, and we want both their brains in this. We think they can both work fairly as one, or not one, but in their own separate. And
unless it's against each other.
Yeah, I just got told I was voted in. I was like, I didn't even apply.
Voted in. So we think this has not been put in stone yet. Amanda's going to be more towards Amanda. I'm sorry to say it this way, more towards kind of a secretarial style.
That's exactly what I said.
But she'll
when I
have
volunteered.
the same votes that we all have. She still has the same input that we all have, and along with Corey.
Yeah, what's my job? Nobody told me my job yet either.
Well, I'm kind of getting there too, because since somebody else didn't want this position, but
oh, great! I get the fucking ship position.
Yeah, you get the ship position. So that's
the fuck.
So that's then Corey's going to be kind of the same what I do, other than the write-up stuff. I mean, well, actually, all of us admins that's on the track.
I'll use better grammar.
Role. No, you don't have to.
He has me proofread everything he types anyways, Terry. Don't worry.
That's why you're here.
Could you put it in Word first so it could tell you when you're not talking right? I don't talk good.
We can do that.
I don't Discord good, Terry. Come on, you know that.
I know, buddy. But
we're talking about how good you talk. Where did Laurel Lee come from?
I was just drinking. That's all it was.
Yeah, I was just drinking. Laurel.
So
you've seen his Fredos, Brian. Come on.
So, along with all the regular admin duties through the season, I mean, again, pretty much we ask everybody to do this. Actually, when you're on track, if you see something wrong, either bring it.
You didn't tell me my job yet.
Oh, who?
You didn't tell me my job.
Well,
you told me I got the shit job, and you didn't tell me what it was.
You really don't have one.
We really wanted Amanda. We figured it was a package deal. We just went with it, you know.
I'm just the pretty face of the organization.
There you go. So another announcement that I put out there this morning or this afternoon is that Corey Sherman, Aaron Bachhover, has started the entry league again for Blazing Pedals. So, like Michael, you are more than welcome to join this entry league to learn, to hone your skills, and to learn how to do this stuff. If you want to join the BPL league, if anybody out there,
Michael Falk, get out there every Saturday at 2.
Michael. So, anybody out there that has a friend that wants to race, maybe looking for a league to get into, Saturday's 2:00.
God damn it, Dave. Fucking shoot me another message. I keep forgetting.
Didn't we talk about this earlier? Don't interrupt Terry when he said
No,
a
it's
serious
Dave Cease wants some
conversation.
shit done. Hang on.
Oh, fuck.
I'll put my email on there.
So, Corey, I do have a question for you on this. This. Do they have to contact you and Aaron, say, hey, I want to race in this. What do I need to do? Kind of deal.
I don't know if anybody's in the entry league yet.
You're not hearing what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm asking
you.
you.
About the BPL guys running Sundays? I mean Saturdays?
No. Let's say Michael wants to race Saturday.
Yep.
In the entry league. What's he need to do? Get a hold of you or Aaron?
He has to apply for the entry league first. So if all you guys in Blazing Pedals, if you haven't applied for the entry league, do that, and then we'll accept you, get you in there, and then basically we want a pretty good turnout. We did the recruitment race. I think we started with 8 and ended up with 5. So we want better numbers than that.
Where do you apply? Do you go on Discord?
No, you apply on iRacing at Blazing Pedals Entry League.
Yep, so go on Blazing Pedals Entry League on iRacing, apply there, and then you can hop in and race with us. We'll critique and see how you're doing. I'm going to race the races.
Old man, Dave. I'm not old. How old are you, Dave?
I think he's talking to me.
But then there's going to be a few of us that are, I'm going to be in the entry league just racing so I can learn some of the tracks a little bit faster, but also to have a little bit of in-car insight to see if people are, kind of being dicks, or lack of a better phrase, being dicks, to keep an eye on things on the inside. But they're going to be able to see if people are intentionally doing stuff, how many disconnects there are, if people just rage quit and everything. So look, Terry, it's so much better when he's just typing back to comments and not interrupting. But yeah, go on the iRacing page, go into the Blazing Pedals Entry League, sign up on there, and then it's Saturdays at 2:00. Hop in and race and see what you think and go from there.
So, Corey, if you don't mind, for the league drivers on Sunday, tell them the stipulations to run.
Yeah,
on
so
Saturday.
basically, we want to, like I said, we want more than 8 people racing, and so tell all your buddies to get in. If it starts getting too full, then we'll start taking like a waiting list, and then my thought was, and I gotta talk to Aaron about this, but we'll discuss it. But my thought was basically start at the bottom of the points and then work your way up for the waiting list of people that want to get in. So the drivers that aren't, like, we don't want the top 5 guys in there just running and all that. We want guys learning and all that. I mean, we'll get some good guys in there and help them out. Mark's in there. Sam said he might jump in there too, but yeah, Mark messed up last week, and he ran out of fuel or something. He didn't fill his tank all the way for some reason, so he ended up going a lap down. But yeah, it was a fun race. I stream it every. I'm gonna start streaming every week on T&A Motorsports on Facebook, Savage Edge Racing on YouTube, and Savage Edge Racing on Twitch. So yeah, tell all your friends, anybody that's thinking about getting in the league, just apply for it. We'll look at your stats and all that, get them up. I think the minimum right now for that is D class 3.0 and a 1250 I rating. So, but I mean, we let other guys in too, because we had one guy that had like a 483, and he was good for a little bit until he hit the wall and then smashed it in the wall and then he quit.
Well, we know Rick Hammond's got a 700, so he may join you guys.
Oh, he's right up with you then.
Yeah. So there you go.
Terry, what is your I rating? I know it. I know Amanda has a better one.
It's lower than mine.
Yeah, Amanda definitely has a better one.
I think I'm still 1522, but I stopped officials as soon as I
So
jumped
did
in the
I.
league. I did not want to screw around in officials. I didn't want to have to play with multiple tracks in one week.
Yeah, I don't do officials anymore.
All right, Rick, so give them officials, work on your I rating and safety rating, and maybe we'll consider you for the entry league. No, Rick, you can come if you're not doing anything on Saturdays, hop in, Rick, Chris.
Same
you
with
guys.
Chris, yeah.
It'll be fun
Michael.
as hell.
Michael,
we're gonna disqualify Dalton because obviously he went on fuel strategy. If anybody watched the stream for Homestead, we were about to disqualify him the final lap.
So, Corey, what are the rules if we have any league members jump into a race in terms of teaching, coaching, but also getting in? When can they get into the race?
So that's what the big thing is that we're going to do is if you're a Sunday League driver, you already got your spot and all that, you're not allowed to qualify. And then we let you in. Well, it all depends on how many people we got. I mean, obviously we'll start out with, obviously we don't have a lot of people joining in right now, but as it gets bigger, we'll have a waiting list. And then thought is, we'll let you guys know like 15 minutes before who's allowed to get in. You guys get in. You're not allowed to qualify. And then we let the entry league guys go. And we're going to follow our schedule a week later. I'm going to talk to Aaron. I'm telling you right now, I don't want to do as long as race as we did last week. So we might just do it to 3.
The thing though is, if there's Sunday Blaze and Pedals guys in there, not to keep using the same word, but no flexing. You're not in there to beat the shit out of the guys in there. You're in there to kind of get an idea of how they race, and if they look like a good candidate, possibly help coach them. Some of them, as we realized in the last one on Saturday, don't even know what team speak is. The one guy was really good. I forget his name. The guy who finished out, Terry. I don't know if you watched the stream. I forget his name, but he had no idea about stages or anything of the sort. So he was baffled, but he was doing spectaculars, crushing everybody. And then when he realized there was stages, 50% fuel, he dropped back.
No, I think it was
he
the tires.
me.
The tires that threw him off.
The limited tires, but he had a lot of talent, and he even said, I don't know about this stuff. So like the Sunday guys are not to go in and dominate and flex, but to go in and kind of get an idea, maybe throw some pointers out there. Hey, this guy was doing this, or this guy looked really good with that, and some private messaging about it. Or
yeah,
that's
what I was saying with like basically you can gauge off the point system, the guys that are showing up every week that are doing good, and then not have them come in and dominate, but have them come in and like help people like, hey man, get on the radio, let off at this light, and then start getting on here, and trying to coach everybody up so everybody can get better and just make the league grow and get better.
Also, like something as simple as when I was trying to get in the Blazing Pedals, I had to haul after my licenses to try to get in before the season started, and I think I had like a 5 or a 6 incident.
His name was Gary, Amanda. Aaron just texted me because we can't pronounce his last name.
Gary. Oh, that's right. It was Gary.
I know there was a little concern thinking I had high incident points and everything, which I don't blame anybody from the officials or anything. But I had a few races towards the end where I just got the shit beat out of me by a couple dipshits in the officials, and we all know that game. But as most people could see, other than last night, I fancy myself to be very cautious on the track and have very low incident points. So that's one of the other things we're looking for, is to see like, well, this guy looks like he's doing really good. He looks consistent, but he's got high incident points. Maybe he just had a string of bad luck in the last round of officials, and maybe he is a good candidate. And we've got to have some of the Blazing Pedals guys going, hey, I didn't cause any incidents, and I don't think he's really going to be an issue in that factor. So that's kind of what we're looking for when it comes to having the league guys jumping into the entry league races.
No soul stealing.
No soul stealing. We don't want to scare them away from the league right away. So I think we don't want to frighten them right away.
Don't watch any streams with me.
I do think we should bring up during the entry league races when you and Aaron to turn 3 and watch the broadcast so they can see how fun it is and everything while we're doing it. I mean, we don't have one of those single file restart races, but they could see what they're going to be joining into, because I think most people don't hear it if you say it just one time. If you say it a couple times during the races, they'll tune into the broadcast and go, wow, I really want to get in this league and try a little harder.
I don't know why everybody thinks race control at the end of races, because that job is super easy. We went 100 laps caution free. I threw cautions manually. I don't know why everybody thanks them. Easy job.
Hey, real quick, Corey, I don't need to see that message Rick put up about the tab. I don't know what that is or what he means by that. So,
Oh, probably in TeamSpeak.
I don't know. He says he has an extra.
I
so
think
don't
Mark was gonna do a Discord one too, but yeah, I mean TeamSpeak would be fine too. We like using TeamSpeak. Actually, we were in Discord because Amanda was in TeamSpeak, telling us all the little secrets going on.
So okay, that's okay. I didn't know that.
Oh,
Dees die?
Yeah. What are you doing, Dees? You Facebooking?
A little bit. Fell asleep for a second. Drank too much.
Sorry, Brian. We do actually have to cover some BPL stuff occasionally. So.
Yeah.
I'm cool. I got my beer.
Hey, Terry, ask him questions now.
Well, actually, I was going to put it out to everybody out in chat. I've went through pretty much everything I want to touch on.
Yeah, there's an actual entry league, and yeah, search. I haven't figured out how to invite people to it. Oh yeah, I did a little bit. But yeah, I can invite everybody.
So anybody out there that knows Dees or wants to ask Brian a question, shoot it out in chat and we'll ask him. Or if he sees, do you see the chat, Brian?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Yeah, ask Dees. Ask him a question or something else. He's here for.
Brian, what's your favorite track?
Yeah.
Vegas and Xfinity.
Favorite track actually is probably Charlotte.
Nice.
That's why it sucked and hurt so bad last night. I
do notice you are fast a mile and a half.
For some reason, I seem to do good at the quad ovals, like Charlotte, Texas, Atlanta, are like three of my best tracks.
I like those.
I have no idea why, but
because they're the best tracks.
Maybe, I don't know.
Those are my three favorite.
So Charlotte's one. Of
Texas, I don't even like all that much, but
like
the last time when we went there last year in BPL, I did pretty good. I think we went there twice actually.
So what would you say your worst track would be?
Any short track. So surprisingly, actually, if you go back and watch the broadcast, one of my least favorite tracks is New Hampshire, and that's the only track I have a BPL win.
Really?
Yeah, I have no idea how it happened. I got lucky, picked the right strategy at the right time, and I think Jamie Walker got.
That was last year, wasn't
it? 2 seasons ago. It was in the trucks.
Oh, it was in the trucks.
Yeah.
That's
what. I think it was.
Was that when we had to downshift every corner in the trucks?
I don't remember if we had the downshift or not.
Or was that the ARCA?
I think that was St. Louis. We had to downshift.
No, it was New Hampshire. I was downshifting. I was like, great. We have like 400 laps, so I'm downshifting 800 times.
I don't think I was.
I don't think everybody was downshifting. I know Dalton was.
I know.
Yeah, I think it was one of those. It was possible, but I don't think you had to.
I know Corey said he doesn't mind that we're missing New
Hampshire.
Hampshire. He said he doesn't mind that we're missing.
These out here flexing.
Go to Daytona because he said, "quote I hate that track because I have to downshift." So I do recall him saying that about New Hampshire.
Oh, you're gonna downshift a lot too next week. 2 weeks.
Everybody stay away from me because I'm yet to do even 30 seconds on Daytona Road. So just stay away from me. Like I said, Corey told me to, and I know it just from Sonoma and stuff. My goal is to stay on the track. If you want to get around me, go the fuck around me because I'm not moving. I'm finding my line. I'm learning the track, and I'm going to stay there. Go around me if you want to go around me. Figure it out.
Yeah, see, that's another one. I love road courses too. I love Daytona road course.
Sonoma, I don't know any other road course. Sonoma is the only one I know.
The only thing I like about road courses is you don't really battle anybody too much. It's just you're just driving the track.
More racing the track.
Yeah, that's all it is just remember what to hit. Sometimes it's so funny. Like I think it's is it Daytona? Yeah, I think it's Daytona or it's the Roval, one of them. Well, you're coming down the backstretch, and all of a sudden you got the little bus stop.
Daytona's that way.
Yeah, and then you're just like,
Charlotte's
you're
that way.
yeah, you're just sitting there, and all of a sudden you're like, oh fuck.
That's what the new chicane at Daytona, the NASCAR chicane they put on the front stretch. That thing.
Oh
sucks.
yeah, I did that in the truck.
I hate that thing.
I did an hour of practice. I finally did my first complete lap during qualifying, I think.
I didn't race it last year on iRacing, but I raced the iRacing Daytona 24-hour.
Yep.
And then went to Daytona and for the NIS series. And I'm like, where the fuck did?
I want to know, Brian, if you were to ever change your car, what paint would you go to? Is there any other style that you would go to? Because I see that Marvel car has been there since I've started watching it.
Yeah, I like the Marvel, and the only race I won in Blazing Pedals, I had a Marvel scheme car, Avengers themed car, and then we did the off-season race, and I painted my own Avengers theme car, and I won that race. So that's why I talked to Michael Falk before this season. I'm like, dude, I'm like, you got any problem with doing Avengers? He's like, hell no, let's do it. I'm like, sweet.
Might have to do a new one, throw something fun out there again, and see if it kind of re-sparks.
Yeah, last year towards the end of the season, I was going with the Dew Crew, the Mountain Dew. I don't know if you ever watch on the broadcast. I usually have a Mountain Dew sitting right next to me.
Well, it's funny because
So
the season before that, Jamie Walker ran that. Then I don't know why he switched. Oh, TRJ. Then you jumped in the Mountain Dew car. And
yeah,
Taylor had one too.
Yeah, I ran it. I ran it
season.
for the throwback race at Darlington. I ran an old throwback Mountain Dew scheme, and I did pretty well at Darlington, I think. So I just basically kept it for the rest of the season.
Well, Brian, the season. Actually, I think the season's going pretty quick.
We're halfway through right now.
I know Darlington's a ways off. Do you have something in mind for this season? You don't have to tell us what it is, but do you have something in mind?
I haven't even thought about it actually.
Okay. Mine's done.
October 10th. That is, Terry.
Actually, thanks for the reminder.
October 10th.
Okay. Well, seriously, it ain't that far away.
I will have to do.
Yeah, it's like 3 months away.
It's October 10th.
Yeah, October 10th.
I actually I know, Terry, you asked me before we went live about this, about bringing it up.
I'm still thinking about it, but go ahead if you want to.
My brother passed away October 7th.
Mm-hmm.
So that being the closest race to that date, I don't know, I might do something with him.
Okay.
I might not. I also have a race that I sponsored. I think it's the Richmond race.
Yeah.
Towards like the end of. Yeah, towards like the end of October. That
October 17th.
I paid for the sponsor. Wanted to honor him a little bit.
Sure. Corey, can you bring up the points? Do you have that ready or not?
They're not updated.
Just bring up what we have. If not, I think I have it.
I can bring it up.
Shit, I had it somewhere.
By the way, Michael Falk, if you're still in here,
I can't bring it up, Terry.
I'm giving Corey 2 more weeks to make me a Bud Light car. And if he doesn't make me a Bud Light car, I want Michael to do it.
Blazing Pedals.
Shots fired.
Yeah, Michael, make her a Bud Light car so she stops plugging me. So we're actually sponsoring the Sonoma race, July 25th, on our anniversary. It's going to be called the Happily Ever After How Many Miles?
Well, he said he was going to wreck me at Charlotte, so I said he was going to wreck me at Sonoma, so that's why I tried wrecking him at Charlotte last night.
Yeah, okay, Michael, Xfinity. Bud Light Color Savage Edge car.
Dave Seats, I saw you mentioned the Shang Tsung.
Oh yeah.
I have thought about that before actually. I did think
That's a
about
great one.
asking Michael Falk for that.
Michael, get that done. That's a great one.
So I have the points pulled up right now, guys. And this is after, what race is this after? After Twin Ring. So it's a week old. So Mark slacking again. So he's got 2 weeks, he says. So we got Matt Gruenberg still in first, Derek Paulson second, Dalton Kilroy third, Dalton Tucker fourth, TBB. Did he win Twin Ring?
No, he won last night.
Oh, yeah, so he'd be in yellow. He's not in yellow now. Sorry, Taylor, if you're listening.
Where is TBB? He always shows up late.
Yeah. Jamie Walker in sixth. And here's somebody I want to touch on again. I know it is Cody Moore. He was running awesome last night. Right now, he's showing in seventh place.
Cody was.
No,
where did finish?
he was doing bad last night.
Oh, he was
last night he didn't finish good.
Everybody was doing better than you last night, Terry. Cody was scaring the shit out of me last night.
So
that's
Brian,
not good.
Brian, at this time after Twin Ring, you was 9th. Corey 10th.
Might be a little further back now.
Baco
Yeah, I think me too. With that 10X, that 6 of them came from her.
Amanda 22nd, and yours truly in 35th. So that's kind of.
I want to know where I am now, finishing in 12th, because that
Well,
had to have helped.
Well, you're an admin, Amanda, now. Fucking figure out the points. You said you're doing secretary stuff. I don't got a job. Like I said,
gotta get,
pretty face.
I've got to get the info sent to me, and then I will.
Oopsie. All right. Hey, my screen's.
Oh, shit. I went on Pornhub again.
Oopsie. There we go. Okay, I'm back. So that's where we're all standing at right now. I like to see Mark. Mark started a new job a couple weeks ago, so he's still getting his schedule worked out. I'm not trying to stick up for him. I'm just saying. So we'll see what happens.
No,
So
Dave sees those are not beer goggles. They are because I fell down the stairs and hit a doorknob after I blocked the shit out of the 8 car to win the banner.
He's trying to make sure I don't steal his soul.
Yeah, and Brian will steal souls. I don't know why you guys are just fine with it.
Just don't look directly into the camera.
Sorry, Amanda keeps bobbing around. Nope, you ain't getting that. Nope.
So Brian, I don't know if you saw the shop talk a couple weeks ago. I don't know, it was like 4 weeks ago, but it was the last time I had my webcam up, and I jumped out, and I'm sitting there, and I looked up, and there was 4 like other webcams. Everybody already left their seat, and I just looked up, and I think you were just kind of like in a zone, and you were just staring at the webcam, and I'm just like, I looked up, I saw you, and I like looked away. I didn't know what to do. Like I wasn't like afraid, but I was like, it feels like he's looking right at me, but I know he's not, and I had to like look down. I was like blushing like I was in 8th grade, like ah.
So I take it your webcam's right on top of your monitor, right?
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
It's the only place I had for it. But hey, got me a cool nickname. It works.
Hell yeah. Oh, it's funny as hell. I laugh every time they go to you like, how many times does he blink during a lap? Oh, is that? Nope, that wasn't a blink.
You need something on the back of that
It
car.
definitely fits me. It fits my personality too. Like most of the like shirts I wear, like I'm always dressed all black, skulls, and shit like that all the time.
So you just fell into it.
Yeah, fell into it and it fit. So I was like, hey,
Mark,
I'm cool with it.
Mark made a funny comment, and then you got a new nickname.
Like I said, I've been called worse, so I'll take it.
I mean, Soul Stealer's not the worst.
What's ironic about this is you're so far, I believe, the most cheerful, giggly guest we've had thus far.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, when Chris was 12 beers deep, I
There
mean, that
you
was a
go.
little different, but that
Well,
was the
I
beer
got
giggles.
I got some catching up to do then.
There you go.
The stream ain't that long.
You have
man.
10 more to go.
I'm not sitting there that long.
Chris was pretty close to it last night. Do you see him trying to find that clip at the end of the race right before the the interviews. He tried to find the clip for us, and he thought he broke his computer. Did you see that? You get that far, Terry?
No, Terry didn't watch the broadcast.
I didn't watch
He
broadcast.
never does. You're the worst.
Is Dave telling me all at once? Like drink them all at once?
Yeah, just shotgun him. We'll watch.
Once you shotgun a few beers.
If you shotgun a beer, I will buy you your next paint scheme or the next track you need, whatever you need. Just shotgun a Bud Light right now.
Wait a minute.
So Amanda's offering.
Hold on.
Oh, well, if Terry shotgun in the White Claw, you would have bought him fucking Nashville.
Yeah, Dave's confirming it. Yeah.
See, I do have. There are terms.
The funny thing is, I never drink.
Oh,
like I hardly ever drink.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, Shop Talk will do it to you.
Yeah, thought you were gonna be a raging alcoholic.
So, what are some of your like hobbies outside of iRacing? Do you go four wheeling, anything like that? Like, do you have any other hobbies outside of this?
I haven't lately, but like I grew up riding dirt bikes and quads and stuff. Lately it's a lot of video games, to be honest.
Well, I think COVID kind of set that track in pace for everybody.
Yeah. I've gotten lucky with that though. I've still gotten a chance to travel a bit. Gone on a few cool vacations. So yeah, and with my job and everything. Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I work for a natural gas company, service tech.
Oh, nice.
So I
where
get
do you
to,
do that at? Not the place you work at, but what state and all that good shit.
I live in like suburb of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's right. You and Sam are neighbors.
Yeah, he lives maybe about 45 minutes to an hour north of Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
I live maybe 20 minutes south of Pittsburgh.
How far are you from like 84 and stuff like that?
84, I'm probably about 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit more.
Kind of know where you're at.
Yeah, like South Hills of Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's fun. I went there a couple years ago for a work convention. We got super drunk and wandered around the city. We went to
Pittsburgh's a good time to do that.
Permani Brothers or whatever the hell it was, and we had that.
Oh,
weird,
you had a Permani.
Whatever that weird Pittsburgh beer was, and it was disgusting. I made a scene. It wasn't a Bud Light. I refused to drink it, and I made them leave. I go back to the hotel bar so I could have Bud Light.
Nice.
But French fries on a sandwich, that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I guess
Permani's
that's
is
it.
definitely awesome. I will say, as far as Pittsburgh goes, Iron City, that is Pittsburgh river water. Stay away from it.
That weird little wooden
That is some nasty
trolley.
shit.
What's the wooden trolley thing that
The
goes up the
incline.
side of them? Yeah, went on that. Took a bunch of pictures on that. It was like 2
That's
o'clock
pretty
in the
cool.
morning.
Unique thing around
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
It was neat. It was a fun city to go to. I traveled a lot with my old job, and Pittsburgh was definitely a fun city to go to. They'd let us kind of all break free. There was like 300 of us go out on the city all night long and party, and it was a fun
Did you go
city.
down to Southside, like Carson Street?
I was pretty drunk, but I was with a group of like 8 other salesmen, big, strong men and girls and stuff. So I don't know where I was, but there was a lot of bars and a lot going on a Thursday night.
Southside is a lot of bars.
There was definitely a lot of
clubs
bars
and stuff. So it might have been down there. I mean, Pittsburgh is definitely a drinking town. So we have a lot of bars.
It was within walking distance, maybe a 15-minute walking distance of a gigantic kind of convention, kind of hotel center area. That's all I remember.
So you were like in the Strip District, probably.
Sounds about right. They try to keep all of us.
That's
safe.
another like famous area.
I don't know what she said about
city,
those
though.
sandwiches, but the French fry on the sandwiches, that shit was awesome. I've had that before in Pittsburgh.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we love our Permani sandwiches.
So, Dees, Michael asked the question if you've ever went to the Steel City Nationals.
I actually don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. There you go, Michael. There's your answer, buddy.
Is that a dirt
Let me
track,
Google
or-
it for you, Brian.
There's one for you to look up.
I think I might have heard the name of it before.
I'm glad Baco can make all the comments on our phones, but he could get in here tonight. His ear hurt.
I told him he just had dirty ears. Go to the
That's what it
pharmacy,
is.
get an ear kit.
Motocross.
Okay.
Motocross, Corey.
That's 2 wheels. Michael, what the hell?
Well, like I said, I grew up riding dirt bikes and quads and shit. So. I've
It
never
looks like
been
they
there,
have some
but-
classic cars and stuff too. Their race.
This Justin, Ty Marasco, 9th in the Firecracker 200.
Nice.
Tell you what, he practiced all week last week to get in his firecracker race.
Fuck's the Firecracker 200?
It's held at some gay fucking race over.
It's for the people that couldn't make the Firecracker 400.
Right.
the actual real event that everybody was trying to make. It's like the consolation prize.
I got you.
I can rip on Ty. He's my teammate.
He practiced a lot last week, trying to make it into the
Was there 10 people in there and he finished 9th?
That's usually the question I get. When I'm like, oh, I finished 3rd last night. Oh, how many people were there?
Yeah,
4?
5. Got top 5, bitch.
Oh shit!
Will you drop your taffy?
No, I dropped my water bottle. Means I gotta bend over later and pick it up. I gotta make sure there ain't nothing else down there I need to get.
Yeah, it's all over your computer. You just got it working right.
No, the computer's way over my hand over there. Somewhere over there.
Yeah, but it's funny too, like my reputation and shit in BPL, because usually I am like a pretty laid back, chill, like laugh at everything kind of guy. But
Yeah, I did not think you'd be laughing and chatty. I'm like, the fuck are we?
Well, then they show you when you're fucking driving.
Like,
I got a steering wheel in my hand. I get serious.
Yeah.
Is he gonna have conversations with us on Shop Talk, or is he just gonna sit there and stare at the 3 of us or 4 of us, thinking Aaron was gonna be here? Like, he's just gonna stare at us?
I mean, look at me when I'm driving. I'm not I'm laughing when I'm making fun of Terry
I'm just trying to
because
see
he's
how
hitting the wall.
I'm just here for the souls. That's it.
Yeah. You got 2, not 3.
Get a big jar behind you and get like a piece of paper and write like in crayon souls on it and tape it to the jar and like just leave it behind
throw
you
ping pong balls in it.
Write people's names on the
Or
ping
those
pong ball.
those eye things back in the day, they would roll them across the desk, but they would stay up the whole time, and you're like, that's fucking weird.
So there's one soul you're not gonna be able to get, Brian, from what I'm looking at. So I'm looking at Corey's stream, and above you is Aaron. And the way Corey put him up there, he's got a halo around his head.
Yeah, he does. Well, he's overlooking us because he's a little under the weather tonight because his engine blew. Terry, like that joke?
I thought I was gonna have to do a tattoo contest or something with Aaron in here. I heard he has a lot of tats too.
Oh yeah, Aaron's got a full sleeve.
Yeah.
Funny thing is,
I don't got sleeves, but I got a couple.
He's got some on his arms, his legs. Probably, I don't care if he does that or not. I don't want to know.
Do I got to pull the sleeves up?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I mean, you're pretty close to a fucking sleeve. Just add like 2 more.
Don't they like come up your neck? I think I've seen like where they pop up here.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, I was like,
Are you on his OnlyFans again?
Dave Seats, you're absolutely right.
Amanda, are you just trying to see my tits?
Yeah. Oh, Bryan Dees rocking the Bach over now. It's like Bach over's
I
not
rocked the
even
Bach
here.
Bach over for a bit.
I'm a little tattoos hidden. You can't see any of them. They're all hidden from sight.
Not when you bend over, they're not hidden.
I got a stamp.
Why the hell does this stream keep stopping?
No, it's going fine now. It stopped. Oh, yeah, we're dropping frames again.
device.
For like 3 times for a split second.
No, it said it was weird because it said it stopped and then it started. I was like, "What?" And I looked on YouTube and then on Facebook and it was still going, but it just said, "Oh, your stream stopped." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then it's like, "Oh, your stream's good." I'm like, "Okay, it's good now."
That's what it's doing. Okay. You see what Seats just said about your headset?
Yeah,
Read that.
everybody
That's
says it's like a
funny.
VCR strapped to my head.
Read what it says and understand it.
Head conversation. Yeah. It's like guys that have trucks with big tires.
Corvettes, Lamborghinis, you know.
So Brian, are those
Should
all
I
like?
should I not mention that I drive a Camaro in real life?
I was gonna ask that earlier. What do you drive in real life? Is it a Chevy?
Yep, 2016 Chevy Camaro SS.
Does it
Damn.
have a marble paint
Damn,
scheme?
nice.
It does not. It's nice, pretty blue.
Does it have Marvel comic
Blue?
seat covers?
Nope. No,
Alright.
no Marlboro or Marlboro. Where'd that come from?
What?
I'm thinking about smoking another cigarette. No Marvel.
Sam, I don't eat McDonald's. We eat gourmet burgers here at fucking Sherman Palace.
Where's the mullet?
I love McDonald's.
Ty's
so-
talking about our strategy and team speak every race. It's like, man, I need a caution.
Okay, we're all just reading the fucking comments.
Yeah, this is what happens
It
at
must
the
be
end.
time of the show to do that.
Everybody's fancy cars. I have a piece of shit 2016 Jeep Cherokee with
Very piece of shit.
250,000 miles. Then I have a dump truck of a 1999 Jeep Wrangler lifted that shakes like a motherfucker when you get her above 60 miles an hour, but she's fun as hell to drive. So I drive Jeep.
Gotta hit a racetrack with that.
Oh, I love that piece of shit.
2013 Toyota Tundra here. Woo!
2021 Dodge Ram here.
Hey, I was just at the local drag strip on Saturday night. There was some trucks there. Big pickups.
Oh, we have a race actually going on. Remember how we told you, Terry, that we have a racetrack that's for sale right down the road from us? Well,
Yeah.
they have to do 4 races a year to keep their license. First one's July 16th. We'll be going live from there Friday night. Stock car
Finally.
races.
What are they? Oh, really? That's cool.
I think they'll probably do modifieds, I think.
We can usually hear the cars if we don't go and we're sitting on the back deck relaxing. It's very soothing just listening to it all night long. And it's been like 2-3 some odd years since we've heard it. So it's exciting to be able to go again.
Yeah, it's because of COVID.
Fucking COVID.
COVID. Fucking COVID.
05 Impala. 09 Honda Accord.
Michael kicking
Ew.
old school.
Doesn't Aaron have an old ass truck? They posted a picture of the one time.
Yes. I can't remember. It's a Silverado. I think it's a Silverado.
It's like an 80s, isn't it?
I don't think it's that old, but it's fairly old.
Well, we just purchased a beautiful 1985 Ford E50 E50 motorhome. Hell yeah, we're getting that bitch all checked out right now. She's getting done. We got fixed water damage inside. We're touring the country.
It needs some inside work, definitely. I'm ripping everything out of the inside and redoing it.
I just hope some bitch can pull your side by side.
I was just reminded.
Yeah, it's a one-ton, Terry.
I have been on a quad recently.
Oh, nice.
Went on vacation to the Caribbean a few weeks ago, and did an ATV tour around the island.
94 Silverado. What? What are you laughing
When
about?
remember Aaron said that he bought that car that was bright ass yellow.
It is
Yeah, Sam said he met him. He drive some Cobalt that's bright ass yellow.
I think it's canary yellow. Aaron can. I don't know why he's
No,
not
it was
doing
rally
this.
yellow. Did he say the guy told him it was rally yellow?
Maybe that's what it is. Rally yellow.
I love that everybody's throwing up what they drive right now. That's great.
That's all right.
No, it's spectacular because you could see who definitely had to go, oh, we've got kids now, and who didn't.
No kids for me.
I've
No
had that.
kids here.
I've had that caravan before. Don't have to do that shit no more.
I've got
Aaron just texts Rally Yellow.
I've got 2 Jeeps that I have to cross my fingers and hope I make it where I'm going every single day. I rotate them. My mechanic loves me. He sees me and he just smiles, knowing I'm not pulling in to say hi.
It's a
but
94
something's going on.
Silverado.
I know. I said that.
Oh. Sorry, I'm
It's
a little
all
late in the
right.
text message.
You're
I
all
can't
right,
see
you're
you with these sunglasses. I don't want you guys to see my black eye for punching me in the eye after the race.
Or knob.
That's only for our OnlyFans page.
See, Michael, you had that 03 Cobra. That probably got you a couple children. Then you had to get rid of it, huh? Or is you overcompensating like Corey does with his VR?
What are you talking about? I got a good VR. I was sick of fucking seeing the screen door.
I know.
I'm getting sick of that now that I kind of know what it is, and I realize that's not what it's supposed to look like. Like, I'm sitting there just fidgeting the entire time. Like, I can't see more than 2-3 cars up the track.
Well, she's
The
selling.
relative box is awful.
She's selling the CV1.
So all 3 of you guys have like run VR?
Yeah, why don't you run VR?
All 4 of us do. All 4 of us do.
I can't.
Love it.
I
could not
get
do it
too
without
fucking
it.
hot. I start sweating real bad.
Why do you think I was
I
sweating like a motherfucker when I pulled it off last night? I went like this in Discord wiping the
I don't know.
sweat off my
I don't know
forehead.
how you do it. I have a Rift S actually.
It's so great. Like I
just
couldn't even
can't
try it
do
without
long
it.
races with it.
Aaron, stop texting it. Put it in chat.
Yeah, put me in a penis. His ear hurts. He can't type like
Yeah,
that.
I can't. I can't type in chat. I can text, but I can't go on Facebook. My ear hurts.
Oh, there you go. See what time Roscoe put?
That's the problem. You guys need to take off your VR headsets. I can't steal your souls that way. You got to look into the camera. Amanda did that one night apparently. So.
Yeah, you brought it up. She's like, "That's weird."
She's like, she looked and saw me. She's like, "Fuck, I fucked up."
I literally looked down immediately. I was like, I don't know. I don't even want to look at the monitor. I don't know where to look. I just looked down at the steering the steering wheel. I was just like, I'm just gonna stare at this.
No,
for a little
Aaron.
bit.
If you can text, you can write in chat. And sign in under Aaron Backover. Stop posting his T&A like you're representing all of us.
Ty Morosky, you couldn't turn a stereo on, alone a VCR.
Ty runs in that fucking zebra fucking Papazon chair. Until his light was... Ty, what happened to your lights last night? You fucking got them on timers, save electricity?
You've never done that? Corey started racing in daylight and you get done and you take your
No,
feet
his
off.
lights were on and his thing was it like turned off when the lights turned off.
I've done that once. Hey, that's his sister. What?
Yeah, it's his sister's chair.
This round zebra chair.
Yeah, he was in VR last night at the broadcast. They went to it and he was in complete black. He didn't even know because he was in VR. If you watched the broadcast there, you would have saw that.
I seen him after the race in the Discord.
You would have seen that Chris would put you up on your webcam and then forget to take you off, and you'd be on the screen on the broadcast.
Yeah, talk about everybody else, and then there's Terry fucking ba 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 ba.
You were still in the pits waiting for your car to get fixed.
Oh, I was just chilling.
Aaron, don't write exclamation points in text. Figure it out.
So I still want to put together a Blazing Pedals party because it sounds like more and more people live in the Pennsylvania and Ohio area and everything where we can kind of get
There are
a
quite a
group
few,
of
aren't
people.
there?
Yeah,
Yes,
like
Northeast. Fuck all those Western guys.
we've
Where
got
where
a
you where are you
decent
guys
sized
from?
yard.
I know Terry's in Ohio, right?
We're
Right.
upstate New York,
Yeah.
between Rochester and Syracuse.
Oh,
Not
okay,
terrible.
nice.
Yeah, so it's a quick, easy drive.
What?
Get up here.
3 hours to pick?
No, it's to
Four?
Pittsburgh. It's 4.
Yeah, fuck
Maybe
Pennsylvania.
4.5.
That state's way too fucking big.
No, New York's bigger.
Yeah, but you drive when we used to go to North Carolina, driving through Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania was the fucking worst. 3 hours
Brutal.
through it.
That's the short side too.
I used to go from here down the Princeton or Atlantic City area to see my grandma or my brother and have to fucking cut all the way down through Philly and deal with all that traffic and how slow everybody was. Used to make me crazy. I hated driving in PA.
Oh, we got those couple of Vermont people too that might swing over.
You know how those guys.
They're
are,
only
though.
the broadcasters.
They don't go nowhere.
I spent quite some time of my life in Vermont. My mom's from Vermont and everything too. There is no R in the word garage. It's not garage. It's garage.
Oh, she was saying that last night. She's like, fucking Vermont people throw R's in words that don't have R's. We were watching the broadcast. I was fucking dying.
You said you've been to Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Pittsburgh does the same thing.
Yeah,
we got
exactly.
we got Mount Washington.
Nobody cares about dirt racing, Sam. Stop bringing it up.
He loves to talk about dirt racing. But yeah, I want to have a Blazing Pedals party. People come up here, hang out. We got a big yard, play some games, drink.
Oh,
maybe
so
non-drinkers.
looks like for Michael Falk that Ohio is the Pennsylvania for us New Yorkers. They said Ohio's forever.
It's 200 miles up and over. Anywhere you go, it's 200 miles. Same.
Just
You don't say T, so it's
that-
Berman.
That T&A Motorsports post is not for everybody that's in T&A Motorsports. That's just one guy that decided not to show up because he's got an itchy throat and his engine blew.
His ear hurts and he doesn't
Yeah,
want to talk
he's
about
got-
speeding on pit road.
Yeah, he has to clean his ears and his engine blew.
I'm not spending 30 minutes on this. I ain't gonna wait. I'm getting out.
Yeah, fuck you guys. That's
I was
all
gonna
I
get
heard.
out. I was going to get out, but I had loyalty.
Loyalty. That's what it is.
Loyalty.
I can't say it when I'm sober for some damn reason.
Yeah.
Very hard to say sober. It is.
It is.
Chris said it just fine last night, halfway through and towards the end, but Rick was struggling all the way to the end. You could tell it was. I mean, the dip does not help trying to say Laurel.
Oh, she's bringing up the dip again.
Leave him alone. He
You
doesn't say
could-
nothing about you smoking.
You could tell I don't have a problem enunciating words while smoking.
Oh, fuck.
There's some shots fired around.
Yeah, fucking, we ain't getting no plugs no more.
Over the bow it went.
No, Rick, you know I love you guys. and
So
I
Maida's
can't
looking for a new
go-
team.
Every time that he's on the broadcast, which is obviously every time, but when he puts a new whatever it is, he packs his lip full again. You could tell immediately, and I giggle and I hit Corey every time because I slide over to watch the big screen on the TV in the garage, and I'm like, ha. Rick just packed another one. He just shakes his head. It makes me giggle every time.
So Rick, we have an opening on T&A Motorsports right now. We're down to 3 drivers. We had to let somebody go for personal reasons.
Rick, how do you feel about driving a number 8?
Yeah, you do love the number 8. I heard you say that last night, and we will give it to you. We'll even keep the same paint scheme.
race was running a little long for some people, I guess.
Who's Limitless? Dave, is that your team?
Oh, here's Sam trying to fucking knock on the door. I
Oh.
told you we
Here he
got
goes
a
again.
waiting list of T&A Motorsports drivers, Amanda, so you better fucking mind your P's and Q's with the broadcasters.
Rick's been wanting to keys that 86 now.
Oh, Rick's been hunting
Yeah.
on the 86 for fucking 2 years, I think.
I think
How do you always run 5 different numbers?
Who?
Rick.
Oh, Rick, he'll figure a way. It's Rick, he'll figure a way.
Yeah, I use these for everything, but you guys want one of these open?
The butt liquor team.
Yeah, Terry's retiring after this season. Amanda got pushed out of TNA, so it's being aired now. So it's BS Racing from here on out.
Yeah, there you go. Terry's not retired anytime soon. Terry just likes to take a break occasionally. I'm getting old, man.
I don't think I'd have a problem either starting my own team or finding a team.
And why are you still sitting here?
Oh.
Oh, wait, you think you can do better than TNA?
I like Chris last night. Chris was like, so let's watch the T from T&A Motorsports. He's like, you know what I mean, and said
Isn't that
something
this much
drunk
fun?
and creepy.
Mandy, you'll never leave. You have too much fun here.
I love telling you, I got called team captain last night. I was like, oh shit, look, I'm team captain now.
Yeah, that was funny.
I do like the abuse. I don't mind it.
It's back to you, Bryan Dees.
What's up?
Actually, I had a question for Amanda.
Oh, here we go.
Question. Amanda, do you still talk to any of the other girls from the league you was in?
No, one of the admins, Janice, has sent me a couple invites. There's a goddamn moth that he's like a pterodactyl.
Yeah, welcome to live streaming.
So he's huge. But one of the admins, Janice, keeps reaching out every few weeks with email or something like that, iRacing messages to try to get to join into their new leagues, but not really. I didn't really build any relationships with any of them, so because I was still new and I was just trying to learn how to race and wasn't really getting to know people.
Well, the reason I asked is that maybe hit them up for what Corey and Aaron's doing.
There was
they'd be
one.
interested.
There was only one. I forget her
No, I
name.
think there was 2.
It started with a K, I think, and she was fucking tough. Like, and that was one of the reasons the league dissolved so quick, because they said there was a couple of us that were way better, because some of them were awful.
Yeah, I've watched a couple of
us,
them
yeah,
races.
that were way better, and they said it wasn't quote fair for the other girls, and they were too competitive, saying we're too competitive and wasn't fair that we had men in our lives teaching us how to race. But the one girl, she was good, and she wasn't aggressive. She just knew when to like cut down in front of you and to swing high. She was excellent. I can't remember her name. I wouldn't even be able to find her for the life of me, but that'd be the only one.
Fuck her, I'm the only girl in Blazing Pedals.
No.
Well, I see where Hammond just put up there about the new TNA team.
Yeah. I guess
is
TNA
it-
2.0.
Wasn't it's Tanner who's trying to get his fiance to join, right? I really want him to get
No,
his
it's
fiance.
Taylor and you, TNA. Taylor and Amanda.
Tanner said he wanted to get his fiance to try it, and I said, I'm like, I would write her out in a couple like little hosted practices or something with her, see what she thought, because you had to convince me to do that to see if I liked it, and try doing some officials. And I think it would be fun to get some other girls in here, but it's a lot of. There's definitely times where I'm like, I don't want to fucking race, especially Wednesday nights. Like once I get in the race, I'm excited. I'm like, oh, I want to do this, but 5 o'clock, I'm like, I don't fucking feel like racing. It's a Wednesday. We worked all day. But once you get in, so
I think
it
that's
took a long,
everybody.
yeah, it took a long time for him to get me into this. And, I'm hoping that Tanner and other people can try to get their wives into it. They at least try it. I fought it for over a year. And then finally I said, fuck it, I'm going to try it. just keep on trying, force them, and don't force them, but
Yeah, that's what she
try,
said.
Force 'em.
try to convince them and see if they like it. Do what Corey said. He's like, give me 2 months, see what you think. And he knows I'm competitive, and he knew if I could do decent enough that I enjoyed it, I would stick to it. And there's got to be a handful of other girls, fiance, wives, whatever, girlfriends.
I think Sam's
Yeah.
talked to you about running dirt on Sundays.
I was gonna say, who's that directed towards me?
I think
or-
I think it's Amanda because she's in that league. Oh, it might be towards you too, Brian. You run dirt?
I don't run any dirt.
Yeah, me.
I
me-
do. I've done it every now and then just for fun, but
I'm fast by myself. I get some poles until Sam's showing up again.
Here's the thing, Sam. Here's the thing, Sam. Not to sound kind of like a dick, but I got chores to do Saturdays during the day and Sundays during the day.
Get
Like
whipped out.
Sundays, I'm cleaning the house, doing
is that what Corey
dishes,
calls it?
doing laundry,
Yep.
getting shit done that I don't have to do Monday through Friday.
Damn
So
right you are.
Saturdays during the day.
Clean this
I
shit
do
before
shit.
blazing pedals.
Sundays. So I don't feel like racing during the day. Now Saturdays I gotta jump into the entry league races. So it's like I lose a couple hours on Saturdays for shit around the house, running errands and stuff. I got shit to do until about 2, 3 o'clock on Sundays. I was working Sunday while you guys were racing. I was sitting here working on a 2,500 koozie order. So I was sitting there working away while you guys were racing.
That's
Yeah, I
good
probably
for
heard
you.
it on my stream because my mic was live the whole time. Just probably heard a heat press the whole time.
And plus dirt is gay, so I like watching it in real life, but yeah.
Oh, we're getting kicked off.
Oh,
You can say gay.
what a fag.
That means happy. Gay is happy.
Come on, Terry. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry.
It's a good thing you don't get kicked off for what was in TeamSpeak.
Yeah, I called her a bunch of names in TeamSpeak.
Oh, the one would be the one that even the other guys in this would be like, dude, you can't call her that.
I called her the C word when she punted me the first time. I'll acknowledge that, but we have a great relationship where she knows I was joking the whole time.
I call him the C word too.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, except you mean it.
Yeah,
Me.
there is a difference. You're right, Brian. There is a difference.
I was just calling her that because she hit me so good that it just pushed me up to the wall. It's like, oh, this bitch got fucking below me. I'm like, if she's got the low line, she's gonna get me.
People are just too sensitive nowadays. Like I have I don't have a lot of female friends, but I have a fair amount of friends that are like, they finally adjusted to the way that I am and the things that I say, because I've definitely gotten to the point where I don't care. Don't talk to me if you don't like the way I word things and what I say. But there's a lot of people who look at us in a relationship and they're like, I can't believe you guys say that kind of stuff to each other. We're like, well, if we meant it, the other one would definitely put the other one in their place and vice versa. It's like we're just fucking around. Like too many people are big babies. And the meme on Facebook all the time, a generation raised on Family Guy and South Park gets so fucking offended by everything nowadays. Like, stop it. If you don't like it, turn the shit off and walk away. Stop being a bunch of goddamn babies about everything.
Yeah,
So, Amanda,
I think
did you
I
say
think we
something
made
about-
Terry blush a couple times on
we're backing out the
TeamSpeak
GD
last
now.
night. He thought I was
So,
gonna
Amanda-
hit her.
Amanda, could you say something about your girlfriends, but talk a little slower?
Terry, where are your hands at? Hand check, Terry.
Hands up in the air. Ew.
What? Something on my hands?
Yeah.
I cleaned them off.
Ew. He's got paper stuck to his hands when he comes up. Why is your hand so sticky?
What are you looking at? That's so weird.
Make sure they're clean.
What? For the next round. Round 2.
Ding ding. Except for the GD. Oh,
I
hey, Mark. Glad to see you show up.
I will apologize for that. I throw a lot of
Grateful
GDs
Dead.
out there. Like, I do. And it's nothing even against that. I don't know. I grew up in a kitchen. You know, I worked in a kitchen from 15 to 30 years old under a bunch of mean Italian men, and they swore a lot. So I swear a lot. My mom swears a lot, and she's sweet as can be. She's like the nicest person I know, and she swears a lot. People should swear more.
Yeah, you
Agree with that.
should.
If I could just cover my car
I usually
in
have
curse
no
words,
problem with it.
good. Yeah, that's people get so offended so
What the
easily.
hell,
It's
Mark? They don't
ridiculous.
evidently they don't trust Mark with the truck yet. He still has to ride to somebody. Oh well, as long as you ain't sitting on his lap. Well, maybe that's what you want to do is sit on his lap. That's up to you, bud.
Oh, Mark, I'm sure swearing doesn't bother you. I've seen some of the comments and some of the jokes that we all make and you make and everything. I enjoy it. So again, I said it a long time ago. If you guys want to joke or say something, just say it. 99.999% of the time, you're not going to offend me. And if you do, I'll just fire something back and then we laugh about it. Just, I don't want people to ever hold back because, like, talk to Corey, even Aaron and Terry and stuff. That kind of stuff doesn't bother me. It doesn't.
Well, at the beginning with you joining us, Aaron and I actually kind of talked about this occasionally, but we was like, what can we say? What can't we say?
Most
Until we
guys
get
do
to
that.
until we get to
You
know
could say
you, it's like,
anything.
well, fuck, it's pretty much open.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
She'll make you blush.
I've held back with you guys in the group message going, oh, I don't think I can cross this line with them. They might get
Try
upset
it.
with me.
Try it. It may come back at you too.
You guys probably wouldn't like period jokes and stuff, so I leave that out because I find
Mark,
that stuff funny.
if you watched the
Wait a
beginning
minute.
of the stream, you'd figure
Thank
out why
you.
I'm wearing it.
Yeah. Thank you, Corey.
So, Brian, with the schedule coming up, what's the race you're looking forward to? Since you didn't have the best showing at Charlotte.
I don't know. I'd have to look at the schedule again.
Grab
Let's
the
see.
paper and hold it up
I
to
got-
the screen.
I got
Hold
it right
on,
now.
let me see. I can look it up real quick.
We got Daytona Road, Michigan, Sonoma, Chicagoland, Pocono, Indy,
Daytona
Kentucky.
Road I like. Sonoma I like. Michigan I'm okay at.
So you're
Pocono's
looking for the road
home
courses.
track. There's some good ones up there for me. What's Indy? Is that going to be the road course or the
No, I think it's
rectangle?
it better be the rectangular. I ain't showing up.
Probably, I'd imagine so.
He ain't buying that track.
Yeah, I ain't buying that extra.
Yes, Ty.
I usually do
We got two Michigans.
pretty well at the mile and a half.
I didn't
That's
even-
kind of usually my bread and butter.
Yeah, I didn't even see
Road
it.
course, it depends on which road course. But I'm okay at road courses, I think.
I didn't even see we got two Michigans at the back end of the schedule now because we're halfway through before the chase.
I've never done Michigan, have I?
Oh, Michigan's
Yeah,
so
Dave,
much fun.
I already asked Mark about that. It is going to be the Daytona with the shit cane.
Oh, coming off of 4 there?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Good practice.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem, Ty. I qualified too good.
Ty, where'd you finish last night?
Yeah, Ty, where did you finish last night? I know I went around you with my engine damage.
Yeah,
Ty wasn't happy with last night's proceedings either.
He's not gonna tell us he is. Fuck you, Ty.
I'm not sure where he finished actually, but I know he had some.
I think
issues.
maybe, I would say 13th he finished because I passed him and then me and the man
I think it might have been something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, 13th. Because he was all beat up. I was like, holy shit, Ty's car's beat the fuck up. So I was going by it.
Yeah, somebody ran out of fuel and decided to keep it right down the middle of the track.
Oh, that was that one accident. Yeah, right before the third stage when I think that's when I T-boned Fred there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw he was in that. And I realized how fucked up he was.
Yes, you do, Mark.
I don't like that.
She did it good the first time, Mark. You missed it. You
He
should.
did do it good the first time.
Yeah, well, the first time I was like, this fucking bitch. It's like she fucking bumped and run me fucking perfect in that turn. That's why I'm like, well, she won't know how to come off the tri-oval if I pinch her down. So I just pinched her down until she got uncomfortable and let me back by. And I was like, she ain't getting the low line again.
Like I said, Aaron said afterwards.
Nah, I'd have
like,
punted
you
your
gotta
ass
pump
worse
and
than
brake.
that.
I was trying to catch up to him, but every time I tried to go high, I couldn't come off the corners as well. So I was begging to just get down to the low line because I knew I would crush him if I got down to the blue line.
Oh yeah, you would have. I was so down on engine power. That's why I was just blocking the shit out of her.
Well, every time, even when I had bad tires, I was passing people on the blue line because it felt so good. I felt safe there, and I was just full throttle, and like I was barely letting off in the corners. It
Yeah,
felt
Mark,
great.
why don't you learn dirt first? Stop taking the whole goddamn field in dirt. Oh, sorry, I said GD. Can't say that at Shop Talk.
Is that a thing?
Our broadcast.
Are we not supposed to say GDs
It's
or
our
anything?
broadcast. It's our
I was
broadcast.
gonna say,
Yeah, I know.
because
I was kidding because
so
you put it on
natural.
there.
Doesn't offend me.
No, it doesn't offend me.
I
Yeah.
say it when I'm by myself and I drop something.
Yeah,
on the
Mark,
floor.
what happened to your car? Because I watched my stream and all of a sudden that thing just kicked fucking right to the right and took everybody out.
And the things they got very good brakes either, because I was on mine.
Well, you saw how slick the bottom was. Why are you trying to dive bomb everybody?
Yeah, there was nothing down on that bottom, was there?
So, Mark, which word do you not like? Is it the first one or the second one or the combo?
The combo,
sure it's the
Amanda.
combo.
That's why
Well, I
I put
wanted to be
GD.
specific.
John Perkins, that's for Chris and Rick to say, because I'm not 100% what happened. So if Rick or Chris wants to chime in on that in the chat, they're more than welcome to.
I saw a little bit of it. I don't really remember too much from last night, but I saw, like, we started reading them, and then all of a sudden everything started getting deleted. I know they were talking mad shit.
But anywho, yeah. So we're at the end of this thing, boys. I got to get to bed.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Oh
gonna go
yeah.
to bed.
Oh yeah. We've been going for 2 hours. Well,
Hold on,
it says.
wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm just too damn entertaining, I guess.
Yeah. Bryan Dees is entertaining everybody. Oh. On the people in chat last night, I guess, was brought up. Chris.
It's getting out of hand and stuff like that. Chris is what John Perkins is talking about. What happened? I'll just read what the comment says. So what the hell happened in the third free broadcast that folks were getting out of hand? Question mark.
I
We
thought it was
didn't
3 months, Sam. 7 days, that ain't shit.
We don't worry about that, guys. Okay, good call, Chris. We'll go with that.
Like I said, bunch of people who get offended by stuff. They don't like the rules. They can't follow the rules. They get whiny, and then they just try to be a bunch of dicks.
There you go.
The rules
That-
are
that's pretty
written
much it.
very
Amanda will
easily.
tell you how it is. She's an admin, though.
Well, like when I started the league, I jumped in. Corey said, "This is Discord." I didn't really know what it was. I read through the rules. I'm like, okay, this is what you got to do. And I'm like, it all kind of makes sense. Read the damn rules. See, I almost said the GD, by the way. Read the damn rules, follow the rules, and you won't get black flagged. It's not that hard of a concept. And then you don't get upset, and then you don't get called a fag. So, like, it's not that hard of a concept.
Oh shit.
Oh, just so you guys know, I don't have a black eye. She really didn't hit me last night.
You know what? If I knew you was going to do that tonight.
Oh, you took the
should've put
glasses off.
makeup
Now's my
on.
chance.
You should have.
Oh, I got back on! Haha, too fast.
All right, kids. Let's wind this thing down.
Yeah, thanks for everybody tuning in. We had a bunch of people.
Bunch.
Yeah,
Mark,
so everybody in chat, thanks for tuning in.
I do want to thank one special person.
Yes.
I was glad they jumped in.
Aaron
Gail?
Backover?
Gail, I love you. You know I do.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Aaron Backover because he
I
can.
hope you're getting better,
He
bud.
can go in chat, but his ear hurts and he can't text.
And he can
He don't text good.
But Dees, thanks for joining us, man. I mean, I know we kind of hit on you really quick and fast and all that good stuff, but
No, it was cool. It was a lot of fun.
You like us, Mark?
Love to be on again sometime.
Oh yeah, we'll
Like this,
definitely have
Mark?
you in. Yeah, Terry's got his vacation shirt on. He's ready for his next vacation.
Terry got this shirt probably 4 or 5 years ago, man. So
Yeah, it looks like it.
but it's loose in the room.
Yeah, of course it is.
Mark likes the way it looks on you.
Oh, he's gay. He's a fag.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
I
fam.
think. Well, we're off next week, 4th of July.
We are off next week.
Yeah,
Come
we're gonna
back
lay
to
off
Daytona Parade.
fireworks and do some crazy shit.
Yep. Everybody, be careful. Keep your fingers.
Yep. Everybody, keep your fingers. You want to be like, what's his name? John Pierre Paul.
Pierre Paul.
Yeah, blew off his fingers and tried to race and shit.
See that?
Oh,
See
Jesus
that, Corey?
Christ. Now she's... All right, all right, thanks for tuning in. We gotta go.
So, hey, Corey, one thing I forgot to tell you this, Corey. I was really going to mess with you during Father's Day. You had that picture up of you and your dad.
Yeah.
I was going to put up there Happy Father's Day to my girlfriend's husband.
You should have. Oh, my dad loves you guys. He fucking laughs all the time. He asks about you guys all the time.
That's cool. Go right back at him, man.
Yeah,
So-
he loves watching. They watch every Sunday. They watch the broadcast, and that's why
Oh, good.
on Father's Day I asked my dad. I'm like, "Which paint scheme do you want me to run next week?" He's like, "Run the green one." I was like, "Haha, Terry doesn't like that one, but yeah, I'll run it."
So, Corey, what's the chance of putting your dad in a camera on Shop Talk some night?
We are thinking of doing that when we go down because we want to do the shop talk after we go to Daytona after the New Hampshire race.
Uh-huh.
So obviously we'll be at the race Saturday night. You guys are racing Sunday. We'll be watching it, so we'll take a bunch of notes, and then all depends if I gotta get a new laptop for them. My laptop's like fucking 15 years old. I don't use laptops, so I'll have to buy I don't laptop good.
I don't laptop good.
But yeah, I'll probably get a new one by then, and then yeah, my dad wants to be on, so we might have him on there. I just got to figure out because I'll have to hook up the second monitor to it for Discord for everything, but I think I can pull it off. So
You'll
yeah,
figure it out, buddy. You'll
yeah.
figure it out, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I'll figure it out.
All right, guys. Again, thanks, Perkins, Sam, Mark, Dave Seats, Ty Morosco,
Michael
Michael
Falk.
Falk. Who else we got in there? Some names.
Dave Seats.
Dave
Dave
yeah,
Seats, I'm gonna get your
Chris.
fucking stickers
Chris
for
and
you.
Rick. Chris and Rick both showed up. Thank you guys.
Ian
And-
liked it at some
yeah,
point.
Ian. Who else? That's all I can get to. So, but thanks everybody for showing up.
Our guest
And
Bryan
we are
Dees.
off. We are off.
Cheers
next
to you, Brady.
Monday. We are. Hold on, dummy.
Yeah, I was cheers to Brian
Oh,
for coming on.
Cheers, guys.
we are off. We are off next Monday. So we're going to skip a weekend. We'll be back after the Daytona Road Course, and
Oh, that should
We
be
should have-
interesting.
I think Corey's going to have his work cut
Well,
out
Jack,
for
here's
him
the
on that
deal.
one.
I'm the
We'll get
best
some
there is.
clips.
Plain
Thanks, Ty,
simple.
for
I
the
mean, I
like
wake up in
button.
the morning, I
Appreciate
piss
that.
excellence.
Well,
So-
we got this Wednesday we're racing Sonoma in the ASRL, and we are on for dirt this weekend too. I think it's Bristol Dirt we're racing. So
It is
Brian,
Bristol.
if you want to jump into that, you can have your shot at that thing.
Maybe if I'm feeling.
might make
I said
appearance,
Brian, not Amanda.
I might for giggles just to see.
Yeah, give it a shot. Bristol Dirt's fun.
You can't do no worse than Mark did.
Yeah. I mean, you wreck the whole field, it's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try it on Sunday.
Yeah, so
Silas,
we'll
I
have,
might be there.
So the banner, obviously we'll race again, but we'll post them on the T&A Motorsports Facebook page. Who gets the banners? And we got 3 of them now, so shit's getting tight. And
Getting real, man. It's getting real.
yeah, it is, and it was fun this weekend racing with everybody and going for the banners. And I want to say again, racing Amanda like that, I know she was way faster than me, just blocking her and making her work for it. She didn't figure it out, but it was it was fun, and it's a learning experience for her too.
Hey, she was right there though. She wasn't.
She was. Down. She wasn't scared to fucking hit me. I'll tell you that. And I thought I didn't think she was going to.
I will say I probably will never do that to anybody else in the league. Just so you guys know.
Fuck.
Why? You should do that for everybody in the league.
Hell yeah.
Do it to Dalton every time he passes you.
Maybe final lap.
Fuck final. Why final lap? Push him in the turn.
Start us out for it.
All right. See you guys later. And till we got 2 weeks. Daytona Road.
Steve.
See you guys.
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Brian.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. Number 17, Soul Stealer. Keep your sunglasses on. You won't steal your soul. Till next time, T&A Motorsports Shop Talk.